Dawson's Rambles.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here with another update on the latest reveal of Bun Violet, our 6th Ranger from BoonBoomger. We got their first look the other day, but now we have a more clear look, kind of a little poster, a look at his buddy, and some information about it. And I'm recording this at night. It's kind of evening because that's when it came out. It's going to be going up in the morning, but that's why things look a little bit funny. So sorry about that. I just knew I wasn't going to have time to film anything tomorrow. But so let's go ahead and talk about it. I mean, first of all, with the clearer shots, he doesn't appear as husky as he was in the main photo. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but in the first photo it definitely looked like they were going for a little bit more of a husky ranger. I think it's maybe because the material even in that photo looked a lot more like he was wearing sweatpants or something. But this photo here is a lot more clear. Like, maybe he's a little bit bulkier than some of the skinnier Sentai Rangers, but he looks more in line with, like, the usual. Who knows how it'll seem. Some of his, like, civilian outfit's a little bulky, too. But I really do like the suit. It's not my favorite. Certainly don't like it as much as Kimonos last year, but I do dig the purple and yellow color scheme. You know, I said it kind of reminded me of something, and people gave some good suggestions in the previous video. I'm still not 100% sure if this is it, but I think it might just be reminding me of the Nin comic form from Build. Maybe that's it. But yeah, much clearer look at it here. Looks really cool. We also have a look at his buddy bot here, which we're going to talk about in a second, which I really like the design of him. I like the design of Boombot, Bundario, whatever his name is, the main mecha anyway. That's really grown on me. And I really like this one as well. Like, I'm a sucker for a good kind of buddy bot character. And then we also have a look at the actor as well. Again, we'll get into that. And then what's really cool too is they give us this little poster, which is really nice. I was first thinking, like, when was the last time we did posters for like a 6th Ranger? Like, I don't think we did one for Kimonos, at least that I remember, or Dandra Goku. But I think that's like a BoonBoomger thing because they've been going kind of like all out. I mean, they're just doing posters. Let's settle down, guys. You know what I mean? Like, they've been doing a lot of extra promotion type of stuff, it feels like, with the very stylized posters. And then even for like the second arc, they did a second poster to signify the end. So this is really cool. I really like this look of them, especially in this poster. But let's talk about some of the details about it. So the new Ranger is Bun Violet, whose name is Humara Sakido. He's a hitman who has been away from his home world on Earth for the last 10 years, adventuring with his partner, Boon Disel. The actor Izawa Yu portrays Humara, describing the character as a person with a great darkness in his heart, living in a desperate method to wipe it away. That sounded weird at first, living in a desperate method. That does sound weird. I don't know, maybe it just sounds weird to me. Veteran voice actor Hanai Natsuki will bring to life Boon Disel, and he's described as a retired racer with a roundabout way of speaking. Hopefully like a normal voice. I don't need another crackhead voice running around. And he's going to appear in the 16th episode of the series, which isn't that far away, on June 16th. It's really funny because even though we're sitting in May, when I first saw this date, they're like, oh, June. I'm like, oh, it's going to be in the summer. Because even though I'm feeling the start of summer, in terms of BoonBoomger, it feels like we just started. So my Sentai mind in the show is still like in March something, even though it's, you know what I mean? Like, it just feels so early still. Then I'm like, oh, that's a ways off. I'm like, oh no, this is going to be like in 3 weeks or something. Because I think episode 13 is this week. So yeah, and then I think I probably already put up an image of the actor, and he's wearing kind of baggy clothes and stuff. It's funny, too, because before I read the info, I just saw the picture. I'm like, oh no, he looks like it's going to be another annoying character, because one of the things that's been annoying me about it, 6 Rangers in recent years, and I think Kimonos mostly sidestepped that, was like they've become kind of caricatures, where they'll debut, maybe they have a cool debut, and then they just kind of become a bit. I think Kimonos was a good job of, like, you had a bit, like, with the whole storytelling aspect, but then he also was an actual character. One of the best characters, actually. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm still enjoying BoonBoomger. I feel it's cooled a little bit as I'm not riding as much as that early hype, but 6 Rangers always get me excited. Like I said, I like the suit, and I can't believe I forgot to mention it, but how great is it that we now have 2 seasons in a row without a gold or silver 6? This is such a nice break, you know? It's a superficial thing to complain about, but at the same time, it's like, it's so boring and uncreative to have that same type of color scheme every year. So like, if we even go back to silver or gold next year, I'd be fine with it. It's like, just don't make it a regular pattern. Like, I honestly would hope that the way they would design it would be like, what color would go best, you know, with the team and what we're going for, instead of like, let's aim for gold and silver. So it's really great that we've gotten 2 years now where we had a really cool white 6 Ranger and now a purple one. Like I said, I like the color scheme, the design of his buddy bot. I think that's really neat. It sounds like the character is going to be pretty interesting. There was a couple bits of speculation going around when we got the first picture. Some people thinking he was going to be Boombot species, and he was going to transform and maybe be like a Robo Knight situation. Some people speculating he was going to be a rival racer, but the fact that he's a hitman is actually kind of interesting, and that kind of ties in, I guess, to supposedly one of the more concrete rumors is that he's going to be more of a rival character to the Rangers, a more antagonistic Six Ranger. Again, especially given the nature of the series, I'd be shocked if he wasn't making friendship bracelets with them by the end of the series, but I think that'll be a refreshing change of pace. I also find it funny that despite yesterday's image and numerous other things confirming we were going to be getting a male Six Ranger, people were still like, it's going to be the Inspector Lady. It's not her, guys. It's not her. There's probably going to be people in this video being like, oh, it's going to be the Inspector Lady. I wouldn't mind if she becomes Ranger. Maybe she will. I feel like she's a character, I almost feel like she's a character that would be set up to become a Ranger in like a post-series special somehow. I think that's writer logic bleeding in a little bit, but I wouldn't mind it at all. I wouldn't have minded if she was one, but because they usually sell more toys to boys over there in Japan, they're going to go with the safer bet and do this. So like, I can't believe how many people were still speculating on that, especially when like we thought he was fat. I'm like, do you think she's going to get fat when she morphs? Like, I don't know. I just thought that was like funny, like how much people were pushing that. I will keep you guys updated though, of course, if more stuff comes out. I feel like within the week, I would be shocked if we didn't see at least what else was on that page, because like on yesterday's picture, you could see the very corner of the vinyl, and honestly, I thought that might be the next thing we see is like over on that side maybe would be his changer at least, maybe his mecha. I don't know if they're gonna do a little bit of like a waiting thing for his mecha, but I'm gonna assume pretty soon we'll see pictures of his gear and stuff like that, so I imagine that'll be the next update. Again, I thought that would be the next update. But once that comes out in the next week, or whenever it comes out, I'll do a video about it, of course. And I'm interested to see like more looks at it. Like, I think I saw a rumor about it being a crossbow or a bow or something, but you see a little bit, it looks weapon-based. I'm really curious about the voice. I highly doubt it's not going to be an annoying crackhead voice, but it would be nice if it wasn't. I'm going to imagine the mecha is going to be something similar to the main mecha, where the bot here, Diesel, is going to be kind of the base, maybe with some different arms, but who knows? I don't have too much else to say. Looking forward to seeing him in the show. I'll be reviewing this week's episode in a couple days, and unfortunately, because of this news, taking Sunday slot, the review for the Kyoryuger and King Oger crossover is going to be pushed till Monday. But anyways, guys, until next time, let me know what you thought of this guy. Let me know what you think of our first more clear look at him in the comments as always. Again, until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell to get notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.